Yo, what's up guys, Felix from Giant Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to invest into real estate with no money. We're not talking about wholesaling. We're talking about fix and flips and rentals, how to do it with basically no money. We're talking less than, a few $1,000s. If you guys want access to any of my programs or trainings down below as far as how to buy and resell medical commodities, be an independent courier, actually wholesale real estate, or buy and resell pallets, or any other information that you want to learn how to do that I do, you can check the links down in the description below. You can also get access to my contact information if you want to inquire about any other business. Check it out all in the description below. Now, back into the video, talking about how to invest into real estate with no money. If you guys don't know, I've been a real estate investor since 2015 is when I did my first wholesale deal. And now I own over a dozen rental units, and I want to tell you how you can do it with no money. So investing into real estate, the idea of it on paper sounds really cool, it's really cute. You get monthly cash flow from your tenants, your mortgages, say, if it's not already paid off, say $500, but I really wouldn't recommend paying off a mortgage because you can always refinance, which is tax-free money, and you could pull a bunch of money out and then still cash flow on top of that. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. But in this video, we're gonna be talking about how to invest into real estate with no money, because people have, $200, $300, $500, $1,000, $2,000. Now, if you live in some cities, like in South Jersey, there's a lot of cheap properties, or, in the southern part of the country, maybe North South Carolina, or maybe in the middle of the country, there are some cheap properties. I'm talking really cheap. I mean, just in my market alone, I bought properties for as cheap as $7,000, which sounds crazy maybe to somebody who lives in Los Angeles, but it's in a pretty roughed up area that's on the come up, and a lot of people are buying that area. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can actually invest into real estate with no money. So like I said, it sounds cute on paper, but how do you actually do it? Because if you got $500, you might have to take a step back. And that's why I said check my videos out about how to actually, there's two things you could do. So when it comes to investing into real estate with no money, two things you need to consider. Number one is you need to increase income. If you have $500, there's no possible way that you could go buy a property. I don't care if you have a property for $5,000, $6,000, because then even if you buy a property, it costs, $5,000. I don't care where you're located. Let's just put it for an example, $5,000. There's closing costs, there's taxes. Eventually you got to do something with the property. I doubt a property is going to be turnkey at $5,000. Like I said, in my market, properties might be going for $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, and the ARV, the full after repair value, is around $100,000, $120,000. So even if you do have maybe $5,000, I wouldn't necessarily right away go out and buy a property, because then you're gonna be sitting on a property that you might be able to turn around and sell it for the same money you paid for it, but you're not gonna be able to fix it up. You're not gonna be able to pay the taxes, the closing costs, the insurance you're going to have to put on it. So besides having the property, okay, yeah, you have a property, but what's your exit strategy? What's your long-term game plan with that? So what I would be doing with that $5,000 is increasing your income. I tell people this all the time. If you have a few hundred to a few $1,000s, buying properties on paper is a good long-term plan. But what you should be doing is try to take that $5,000 and make that your monthly income. Because $5,000 is simply just not enough. You need that kind of money coming in monthly so you can make some sort of plays. So if you're at this video and you're like, okay, I did a few wholesale deals, the money comes in from month to month, or maybe I do a deal now, I do a deal in 2-3 months, and that's why wholesaling is a good niche of real estate, but it's important that you have cash flow. Meaning, if you don't do a deal for 2 or 3 months, you still got some sort of money coming in. That's why you have to either get a side hustle, get maybe a job, I mean, that's not ideal, but maybe get a job, or start some sort of side business that could bring you in, a substantial amount of money. Now, I'm not talking about Lyft or Uber, because those are really not scalable side hustles. Those are just little part-time gigs to, maybe pay a bill. I'm talking about something like flipping diabetic medical commodities, flipping pallets, flipping phones, doing something, surplus funds, which I also talk about on my channel. State recovery funds. You need to increase your income. If you only have a few $1,000s, it's going to be very hard to play with. You need to level up your income where you can start making an extra $5,000, $10,000 a month. Even if it puts your real estate plan back a few months, if you don't increase your income, it's going to be very hard to make a play. And even if you do make a play, you're going to be capped out. You're not going to have money coming in. Now, the second thing you could do besides increasing your income is credit. Now, credit is a huge factor in real estate. Every successful real estate investor leverages credit in one way or another, and I believe you should, because like I said, even if you can buy a property all cash and have no mortgage, why not leverage the bank, leverage good debt, leverage credit so you can get tax-free refinances and still cash flow on a property? So you can leverage business credit and build up your business credit with a company called TrueBuild, where they kind of show you how to get business credit not using your personal guarantee. And you can simply do it under the EIN. Probably not going to be able to see that, but you can basically build up your business credit under the EIN, which is the employer identification number. So the first thing you want to do, no matter what, is increase your income. That's how you invest into real estate. I know it's not, a bulletproof, this is how I can buy a property with limited funds, but it's a long-term play. Real estate in itself is a long-term play. So you can't just go out there with $2,000 and think you're going to land a single family, maybe a duplex, maybe a triplex. You need to increase your income. You should be making no less than $5,000 a month on the side to whatever you're doing to buy real estate. Yeah, like I said, you can bootstrap it. You can try to buy a property, sit on it, wait till you get some money, pay the taxes, but go into this with a strategy. Go into this with some sort of liquid cash where you're not going to be struggling just to be able to pay the taxes, just to be able to pay the insurance. Okay? So increase your income, get $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. Get a side hustle. Once you got that money coming in, then you're not going to be pressed. If you buy a property and you got no money, you're going to be, I got the taxes, I got the insurance. Some cities might actually get mad at you. I've dealt with cities before where they get mad at you if they already have a large excess of abandoned and vacant properties. They want you to fix it up in a timely manner. So you need to increase that income, and the next thing you do is get your credit. You could do, business credit cards, personal credit cards, and you can leverage credit cards that have, maybe a 6 or 12 or 18-month window of 0 APR, meaning you can and there's different services. I can't think off the top of my head, but there's different services where you can actually, if you have a $10,000 credit card, you can use their service, pay like a 2% fee, take off 10 grand off that card, pay them maybe $200, 2% fee. So take off $9,800 off a $10,000 card, have a 12-month window to go put that $9,800 to work. And then once you get the money back, you can pay the credit card off with no interest. So it's about getting 0 APR cards where you don't have to pay any interest, maybe for 6, 12. They usually have like an intro month period where at the beginning there's no interest. And at the same time, you need to increase your income. Like I said, I know this is not, if you make a left turn here and a right turn here, this is how you can invest into real estate with no money. No, if you don't have no money, you shouldn't be investing into real estate right now. Yes, it's a great plan. Yes, pat yourself on the back for being woke to the idea that real estate can create wealth and cash flow. Most millionaires and successful people, I myself, own real estate. Real estate is very important to have because, good economy, bad economy, COVID, no COVID, real estate's really not going anywhere. People always in a place to lay their head at night, and you got to pay for that. So that's how you're going to want to invest into real estate with no money. You need to increase your income, get a side hustle. Like I said, check my videos out, whether it's phones, pallets, medical commodities, whatever it is, independent courier, whatever it is. I'll have videos and things in the description to check out stuff about that. And then leverage your credit. Build up your business credit with, I said in the beginning of the video, I can't think of what it's called. But they show you how to build up your business credit. Use your business credit and your personal credit with 0 APR interest promos to eventually invest into real estate. TrueBuild is what it's called. TrueBuild. They have a great program. It's maybe $1,000, $2,000 for a lifetime service where they literally do weekly calls and walk you through how to get, you start with basic things like Quill and Uline, and you work your way up and get things like gas cards and cash cards. And a lot of them can be, interest-free for a certain amount of time. So there you guys have it. Like I said, it's not a super cut and dry short-term plan, but it's a long-term plan. You need to level up your income. Once you level up your income Check on your credit as well so you can leverage 0 interest cards. And then from there, you can buy yourself a 1 family, 2 family, 4 family. But with no income, it's going to be hard to make a move. Again, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to put a thumbs up on the video. Be sure to subscribe with post notifications on. All links and my contact information will be in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.